when a person want to become a member of a not-for-profit organization, so he has to pay certain amount as subscriptions, and whatever which are there in the receipt side has to be recorded in the income side of income and expenditure account, and only revenue items has to be recorded. But there is a outstanding interest on fixed deposit. So what we are going to do, add that outstanding interest. So the thing is that you have to be careful whether it is of previous year, current year or next year. Hello everyone, welcome back to the 8th session of the chapter Not-for-Profit Organization. I am Harshita, lecturer, Department of Commerce, Vidyashram PU College, Temple of Excellence, Mysore. My dear students, in a previous session we had learned how to solve 12 marks problem. So that was a case where they had given opening balance sheet and receipts and payment account and few adjustments, and we learned how to prepare income and expenditure account and balance sheet. In today's session we shall go through 12 marks problem, and this is a case where they will not give opening balance sheet, so they will just give receipts and payment account and few adjustment, and we have to prepare opening balance sheet, income and expenditure account and balance sheet or closing balance sheet of the firm. Now go through this situation, that is preparation of income and expenditure account and balance sheet when opening balance sheet is not given. So they will not give opening balance sheet here, so we have to prepare opening balance sheet. So why we are going to prepare opening balance sheet? Because we want to know the capital fund, right? So in our previous session we had discussed about this capital fund. Here in the not-for-profit organization they will not have capital account, instead we are going to prepare, or instead we are going to calculate capital fund. So we will prepare a opening balance sheet containing all the details of the previous year, then the balancing figure of opening balance sheet will be capital fund. Now go through a problem. So this is a 12 marks problem which is taken from the textbook itself. Let's go through the problem. From the following receipts and payment account, prepare income and expenditure account and balance sheet of Adult Literacy Organization as on March 31st, 2018. So they have given just receipts and payment account, and they are asking us to prepare income and expenditure account and closing balance sheet of the firm. So in order to prepare the closing balance sheet, first we have to know what is a capital fund. So we have to prepare opening balance sheet, then income and expenditure account, then closing balance sheet of the firm. Now go through the receipts and payment account. Here they have given receipts and payment account for the year ending 31st March 2018. So they have given receipts and payment account as I told in the previous session. So first we have to segregate which are the revenue items as well as which are the capital items. So what are the revenue items? Revenue items are those expenses or income or receipts or expenditure which are recurring in nature is known as revenue item, whereas capital expenditure, capital item or capital receipts. So what are capital receipts? Which are non-recurring in nature. First, when we are going to see this receipts and payment account, first we have to segregate which are the revenue items and which are the capital items, and all the revenue items will come under income and expenditure account, and rest the capital items will come under a balance sheet. Now go through this receipts and payment account. So under the debit side we are having all the receipts, under credit side we are having all the payments. Now first item under the receipt side is to balance brought on, that is cash in hand and cash at bank. Now what is this cash in hand and cash at bank? So as I told, the main purpose of receipts and payment account is to know closing cash in hand and closing cash at bank. Now here it has begun with two balance brought down, in the sense previous year's receipts and payment account balance they have given, right? So this is previous year's cash in hand and cash at bank which has been forwarded to the current year. So it doesn't belongs to current year, so it belongs to previous year. So when we are preparing opening balance sheet, so as I told, first we have to prepare opening balance sheet, right, in order to see what is the balancing figure, that is capital fund. In order to calculate or in order to ascertain the capital fund, we are going to prepare opening balance sheet. So this cash in hand and cash at bank, since it belongs to previous year, so we are going to record under opening balance sheet. So it comes under opening balance sheet. So where we are going to record this cash in hand and cash at bank in the opening balance sheet. So since it is a asset, so we are going to record under asset side of the opening balance sheet. And the next one is, now we shall segregate which are the revenue items and which are the capital items. Next, subscriptions. Now what is subscription? So as I told, it's a main source of income for a not-for-profit organization. So when a person want to become a member of a not-for-profit organization, so he has to pay certain amount as subscriptions. Clear? So since it is recurring in nature, so it is a revenue item. So it is a revenue receipt. Where does revenue items are recorded? Under income and expenditure account, and all the capital items are recorded in balance sheet, whereas revenue items are recorded in income and expenditure account. And they have given 3 years subscription, that is 2017, 18 and 19. We shall see how we are going to adjust in income and expenditure account and balance sheet later while solving the problem. And the next one is to sale of old newspaper. So it is also a revenue item. So it comes under income and expenditure account. Next, to government grant. So it is also a revenue item. So as I told, so the main aim of not-for-profit organization is to provide service to the members, right? So here also government also contributes or grants certain amount to the not-for-profit organization. So it is recurring in nature, so it is a revenue item. Next, the sale of old furniture. So furniture is what? It's a fixed asset, so it is a capital item. So where we are going to record? So capital items are recorded in the balance sheet, but they have given the book value. Now why they have given the book value? Rupees 5,000. So 5,000 worth furniture has been sold for how much? 3,700. Now 5,000 worth are selling, have sold for 3,700. So what does it mean? Whether it is they have sold at profit or loss? So it is loss, right? So this loss on sale of furniture. So where it comes? Sale of furniture, it is a capital item, it comes under balance sheet, but loss or profit on sale of furniture, it comes under income and expenditure account. That is 5,000 minus 3,700. So the difference what you get, so it is loss, so it comes under income and expenditure account. So here there is a loss because they have sold this furniture, 5,000 worth furniture for 3,700. So it is a loss. So this loss comes under income and expenditure account under the debit side, that is under the expenditure side. Since it is a loss, it comes under expenditure side. If it was profit, then it comes under income side. Clear? Next, to interest received on fixed deposit. So it is also a revenue item. So where does these revenue items are recorded? Under income and expenditure account. Next, under the payment side, we are having general expenses. So it is a revenue item. So it comes under income and expenditure account. Next is newspaper. So it is also a revenue item. So it comes under income and expenditure account. Next, by electricity. So it is also a revenue item. It comes under income and expenditure account. Next, by fixed deposit with bank. So it is a deposit, fixed deposit. So it is a capital item. So where does it comes? It comes under balance sheet. Next, by books. So since books is also an asset, so it comes under, so it is a capital item, it comes under balance sheet. Next, salary, it is a revenue item, it comes under income and expenditure account. Next, rent is also a revenue item, it comes under income and expenditure account. Next, postage charges, so these are all expenses, right? So it comes under income and expenditure account and it is a revenue item. Next, furniture, so it is a fixed asset. Next, so it comes under where? It is a capital item, it comes under balance sheet. Next, closing cash in hand and closing cash at bank, that is by balance carried down, closing cash in hand and closing cash at bank. So as I told, opening cash in hand and opening cash at bank comes under opening balance sheet because it belongs to previous year, whereas closing cash in hand and closing cash at bank we are going to record this cash in hand and cash at bank in the closing balance sheet. So, under the closing balance sheet in the asset side of the balance sheet. So, we are going to record this closing cash in hand and closing cash at bank in the closing balance sheet of the solution. Clear? So, this is about receipts and payment account. Now, we have segregated which are the revenue items and which are the capital items. All the revenue items has to be considered under income and expenditure account, and all the capital items has to be shown in the balance sheet. Now, go through the adjustments. So, the first adjustment is subscription outstanding as on 31st March 2017. So, what is the current year? That is 31st March 2018 is a current year. Now, they have given subscription outstanding of the previous year. So, as I told, we are going to prepare opening balance sheet, right? So, once it comes under opening balance sheet, that is opening balance sheet under the subscription outstanding is nothing but outstanding income, right? So, it comes under the asset side of the balance sheet, that is opening balance sheet rupees 2000, and 31st March 2018, that is current year's outstanding they have given. So, where we are going to record? So, we are going to record under closing balance sheet of the firm. So, subscription outstanding of the previous year we are going to record in the opening balance sheet. Subscription outstanding of the current year we are going to record in the closing balance sheet of the firm. And you know how we are going to adjust in the income and expenditure account, right? So, subscription outstanding of the current year has to be added where in income and expenditure account. We shall see how we are going to record this. And the second adjustment is on 31st March 2018, that is current year, salary outstanding rupees 600. So, how we are going to show? So, we have to add in the income and expenditure account once, and we have to show in the liability side of the closing balance sheet. So, we have to show in the liability side of the closing balance sheet, and 1 month rent paid in advance. So, if there is any outstanding we have to add. If there is any outstanding of the current year, we have to add. If any expense or income which is paid in advance, we have to deduct. Now, rent is an expense, right? So, what we are going to do? Rent, 1 month rent is paid in advance. So, we have to deduct in income and expenditure account, and we have to show in the balance sheet, that is prepaid expenses. So, we are going to, where we are going to record prepaid expenses. So, we are going to record in the asset side of the balance sheet. Next, 1/4/2017, organization owned furniture rupees 12,000 and books rupees 5,000. Now, what they are telling on 1/4/2017, in the sense in the previous year, so they had furniture worth rupees 12,000 and books worth rupees 5,000. So, as I told, we are going to prepare opening balance sheet, right? So, since it belongs, so this transaction belonged to the previous year, so we are going to show in the opening balance sheet. Opening balance sheet of the firm. So, now we are going to prepare opening balance sheet, income and expenditure account, and closing balance sheet of the organization, that is not for profit organization. Now, we shall go through one by one. First, we shall prepare opening balance sheet as on 1/4/2017. Now, we shall record the opening balance sheet of the not-for-profit organization. So, what are the items to be recorded under the opening balance sheet which belongs to the previous year? So, it has to be recorded in the opening balance sheet. So, what is the main purpose of preparing opening balance sheet? In order to know what is the capital fund. So, the balancing figure of opening balance sheet will be capital fund. Now, go through our receipts and payment account. So, here as I told, so whatever the amount that have brought down in the receipts and payment account, so it belongs to previous year, so it comes under opening balance sheet. So, which are the two items? Cash in hand and cash at bank. Now, we shall record those items. Cash in hand 4,000, cash at bank 15,550. Now, see the receipts and payment account. So, there is no more item which has to be recorded in the opening balance sheet. Now, go through the adjustments. So, subscription outstanding as on 31st March 2017. So, as I told it belongs to the previous year. So, it comes under opening balance sheet. Now we shall record. Now what is subscriptions outstanding? That is outstanding income. So as I told, so under the liability side we are having outstanding expenses and prepaid income, whereas in asset side, so outstanding expenses is liability, then outstanding income is asset, prepaid income is liability, then prepaid expense is asset. Clear? Now outstanding subscription is what? Outstanding income. Outstanding income of the previous year has to be recorded in the opening balance sheet. How much? 2000. So outstanding subscription 2000. Next, see the adjustments. So no more items, no more other items here. And in the last adjustments, so they have told on 1/4/2017 organization owned furniture 12,000 and books worth rupees 5,000. In the sense, at the beginning of the financial year they had how much? 12,000 worth furniture and books worth 5,000. So where this furniture? So what is furniture and books? It is a fixed asset, right? So it has to be recorded in the asset side of the balance sheet. So furniture rupees 12,000 and books rupees 5,000. Now we shall balance. So our balancing figure of opening balance sheet is what? Capital fund. So under the liability side we are having 0. Under the asset side, that is 38,550. So when you add all these items, you will get 38,550. You will write 38,550 both the side, and your balancing figure is what? 38,550. So your balancing figure is capital fund. So the main intention of preparing opening balance sheet is to know capital fund. Since they have not given in the question, we shall prepare opening balance sheet and we shall find out this capital fund. And this capital fund will be used while preparing closing balance sheet. Clear? Yes. The next account that has to be prepared is income and expenditure account. Now what are the conditions to be considered while preparing income and expenditure account? First thing is that only the transactions of current year has to be recorded, and the second is only revenue items we are going to record. Clear? Now first what you are going to do, so under the receipts and payment account, so whatever the items which are there in the payment side has to be recorded in the expenditure side, and that too only revenue items, and whatever which are there in the receipt side has to be recorded in the income side of income and expenditure account, and only revenue items has to be recorded. Now go through. Now what is the format of income and expenditure account? First we have to begin with the heading Adult Literacy Organization, that is name of the organization. Next, income and expenditure account for the year ending 31st March 2018. So under debit side we are having expenditure amount, and a credit side income and amount. Now we shall go through receipts and payment account. Now we shall start with the payment side. So the first one is by general expenses. So it is a revenue item. How much? 3,200. There is no adjustment relating to general expenses. So we are going to record it directly to general expenses 3,200. And the next one is newspaper. So it is also a revenue item, and there is no adjustment relating to newspaper. So we will record the same amount 1,850. To newspaper 1,850. Next is electricity charges. So it is also a revenue item which comes under income and expenditure account 3,000. There is no adjustment relating to electricity charges here. So we are going to record the same amount, that is 3,000. And the next amount item is fixed deposit. So since it is a capital item, we are not going to record under income and expenditure account. Next, book is also a capital item which comes under balance sheet. Salary. So salary is a revenue item 3,600. Now we shall see whether there is any adjustments relating to salary. Yes, there is an adjustment, that is salary outstanding rupees 600. So as I told, anything that is outstanding of the current year has to be added in income and expenditure account. Now we shall see how we are going to record. So to salary 3,600 which is given in receipt and payment account. Next, add outstanding which is given in the adjustment. So 3,600 plus 600 will get 4,000 200. Next item in the receipts and payment account is rent. So rent 6,500. So it is a revenue item. Next we shall see whether there is any adjustment relating to rent. So they have told 1 month rent paid in advance. So as I told, if there is any paid in advance in the sense prepaid, so it has to be deducted in income and expenditure account. But they have not given the amount. Now how to calculate the amount? We shall see how to calculate. So to rent 6,500 which is given in receipt and payment account. Next, less rent paid in advance. So they have given in the adjustment, they have not given the amount, but they have told that 1 month rent they have paid in advance, right? So we shall assume that they have paid 13 months rent, that 12 months they have paid properly, but 1 month they have paid in advance. So total how many months? 12 plus 1, that is 13 months. For 13 months they have, how much they have paid rent? 6,500. Then for 1 month how much? So 1 month in the sense they have paid 1 month in advance, right? So we have to find identify for 1 month how much they have paid. So how to find 6,500 into, we have to cross multiply, into 1 divided by 13. So when you calculate you will get 500. So 500 they have paid in advance. So 6,500 minus 500 you will get 6,000. Clear? Yes. Next item under receipts and payment account is postage charges. So it is a revenue item. No more adjustment relating to postage charges. We are going to record the same postage charges 300. Clear? Next, furniture. So it is a capital item which comes under balance sheet, and this also cash in hand and closing cash in hand and closing cash at bank, it comes under closing balance sheet. Now coming to the receipt side, we are having cash in hand and cash at bank. So as I told, it belongs to the previous year, so it comes under opening balance sheet. And the next one is subscription. So it is a revenue item which comes under income and expenditure account. And our current year is what? 2018. So we have to take 26,500. So that is current year subscription. So how we are going to record? Let's see how we are going to record in the income and expenditure account. That is under the income side by subscription, that is 26,500 add outstanding subscription of the current year. So in the adjustment they have given outstanding subscriptions of current year. How much outstanding subscription of current year? So current year is 2018. So add 1,500. So we have to add 1,500, that is current year subscription. So 26,500 plus 1,500 will get 28,000. And the next item is, we have recorded subscription, sale of old newspaper. So it is a revenue item. So it comes under income and expenditure account, and no more adjustment relating to sale of old newspaper. So sale of old newspaper 1,250. Next, to government grant. So it is also a revenue item. So no more adjustment relating to government grant. So we'll record the same, that is 12,000. Next is sale of old furniture. So sale of old furniture, as I told, it's a capital item, but loss on sale of furniture. So we are going to record loss on sale of furniture where? Under expenditure side of income and expenditure account. So as I told, it has to be recorded in the expenditure side of income and expenditure account. So to loss on furniture, old furniture. So the book value of furniture is 5,000 minus 700 will get 1,300. And the next is to interest received on fixed deposit. So it is also a revenue item. So where we are going to record? So by interest received on fixed deposit, how much? 450, but there is a outstanding interest. So they have not given in the adjustment, but we have to calculate outstanding interest. So how to calculate? Now see the fixed deposit, how much they have given. Fixed deposit with bank they have given 18,000, that is 18,000 but 10% fixed deposit, and the date is only for 6 months, right? So date is for 6 months in the sense what? So 18,000. So how to calculate? 18,000 into 10%. So fixed deposit 18,000 and the percentage is 10% into 6 divided by 12, because they have given 30th June 2018, right? So only 6 months, 6 divided by 12. So the interest should be 900, but how much they have given? Only 450, right? So 900 minus 450, how much? So you will get 450. Right. So 450 is what? Outstanding interest on fixed deposit. So when you add, you will get 900. Clear? Next. So we are done with all the entries under income and expenditure account. Next, what you have to do? Balance income and expenditure account. So how to balance? So we have to add all the expenditure side and as well as all the income side. So when you add all the expenditure, so you will get 19,850 in the expenditure side, whereas in the income it is more, that is 42,150. So 42,000 is more, so you will write the balance both the side. 42,150 minus 19,850, you will get 22,300. Now what is this 22,300? So as I told, so if the income is more than expense, so that is excess of income over expenditure, so it is what? It is surplus. So surplus is what? Balancing figure of income and expenditure account. So if the expenditure is more than income, then it is deficit. Then you will write it as by deficit, but it is surplus here. So to surplus, balancing figure is 22,300. Now where the surplus has to be taken? So it has to be taken, or it has to be added to capital fund in the closing balance sheet of the firm. Now we shall prepare closing balance sheet. So how to begin the balance sheet? So balance sheet as on 31st March 2018, that is closing balance sheet of the firm. Now here, so in order to prepare a closing balance sheet, what you have to do? First we have to see our opening balance sheet. So one by one we are going to record the items. If there is any adjustment, we are going to add that. Clear? Now go through the opening balance sheet what we have prepared. First we shall see the asset side of the balance sheet. So you know the format is same, you will be having liabilities, amount, asset and amount. Now we shall see the asset side of the balance sheet. So under the opening balance sheet we are having cash in hand and cash at bank. Now whether you are going to record the same item? No. So which item you are going to record? So under the receipts and payment account, so the amount which the closing balance of cash in hand and cash at bank has to be recorded as in the cash in hand and cash at bank in the closing balance sheet. So how much? That is by balance carried down, cash in hand 3,000, cash at bank 8,200. So this amount you are going to record in the closing balance sheet. So cash in hand 3,000, cash at bank 8,200. And the next is, now see the opening balance sheet, outstanding subscriptions. So this is of the previous year, we are not going to record in the closing balance sheet. The next item in the opening balance sheet is furniture. So how much they have given? 12,000, and we have to see our receipts and payment account whether there is any purchase and whether there is any adjustment relating to furniture. So under receipts and payment account, so we are having buy furniture, so they have purchased how much? 10,500. So as I told, if they give any new item in the receipts and payment account, it means that what? They have been purchased. Clear? So furniture they have purchased 10,500. So we have to add that purchase. So if there is any depreciation, we have to deduct that depreciation. So how to record now? Furniture which is given in the old balance sheet, add purchase which is given in receipt and payment account, less furniture sold. So there is a furniture which has been sold. So they have given in receipt and payment account, that is to sale of old furniture. Now how much book value of furniture they have sold? That is 5,000. So we have to record that also. So less less furniture sold which is given in receipt and payment account. So how much you'll get? 12,000 plus 10,500 minus 5,000, you'll get 17,500. And the next item in the opening balance sheet is books. So books how much? 5,000. Now we have to see our receipts and payment account, whether there is any book which has been there, which is there in the receipt and payment account. Here there is a book, which means what? They have purchased this book. How much? 7,000. So we shall record that. So how to record? Books and purchase 7,000. Books 5,000 and purchase which is given in receipt and payment account, and this book amount is taken from old balance sheet. So old balance sheet 5,000, add purchase in the receipt and payment account 7,000. So when you add, you will get 12,000. The next item under receipts and payment account, we shall see whether there is any item which is left out. That is, we are having by fixed deposit with bank 18,000. So we have to record that, but there is a outstanding interest on fixed deposit, right? So how to record? Fixed deposit with bank 18,000 which is given in receipt and payment account. Next we are having outstanding interest on fixed deposit. So outstanding interest on fixed deposit how much? 450. So I will get 18,450. Clear? Yes. Now we shall see whether any item which is left in receipts and payment account. So we have recorded books. We have added that as purchase. Then we have recorded furniture, no more item in the payment side. Now coming to the receipt side, so this comes under opening balance sheet, that is cash in hand and cash at bank. So if any sale of old furniture, we have already deducted it. Interest, outstanding interest, we have recorded. Now go through the adjustment, any items which we have left out. So subscription outstanding on 31st March 2017. So how we are going to record this? So already we have a subscription. So that is outstanding subscription 2,000. But see here 2017 they have given 1,200. So 2,000 minus 1,200 is 2017's outstanding subscription. So let's see how we have recorded. That is outstanding subscription 2017, 2,000 which is given in the adjustments minus 1,200 which is given in receipt and payment account. So we will get 800. Clear? Next, subscription outstanding of the current year. So subscription outstanding of current year is how much? That is 1,500. So we have to record that also. So 2018 1,500. So when you total, you will get 2,300. Next adjustment, salary outstanding 600. So outstanding salary is what? It is a expense, outstanding expense. So where we are going to record? So we are going to record under the liability side of the balance sheet. So that is outstanding salary 600. Next adjustment is 1 month rent received in advance. So where we are going to record? So it means what? Prepaid expenses. So it is an asset. So rent paid in advance 500. Here. Next we are having subscription received in advance of the current year. So where we got this amount? So they have given 2019 subscription, it means what? We are going to receive in advance. So how much? 500. So we have to record that 500 also as subscription received in advance in the balance sheet. So subscription received in advance 500. Next we have to record the capital fund. So how much capital fund we got in the opening balance sheet? The balancing figure, that is 38,550. So opening balance sheet, balancing figure is how much? 38,550. Add surplus. Surplus how much? When we prepared income and expenditure account, we got surplus 22,300. So we have to add that. There is no life membership fees or there is no donations or legacies. So only two items. So when you add, you will get 60,850. We shall add the liability as well as assets. We are done with recording all the entries. So the thing is that you have to be careful whether it is of previous year, current year or next year. So if it is of current year, so we have to add outstanding subscription. If there is any prepaid, we have to deduct. Now we shall add all the liabilities. So when you add all the liability, you will get 61,950. When you add all the assets, you will get 61,950. So your balance sheet should tally. So the total assets should be equal to total liabilities. My dear students, in today's session we had gone through a 12 marks problem where they have not given opening balance sheet and we had prepared opening balance sheet, income and expenditure account and closing balance sheet of the firm. So make sure that you are going to adjust that of current year, previous year as well as next year properly. In my next session, I am going to solve a 12 marks problem relating to the same situation where they will not give opening balance sheet. We have to prepare opening balance sheet, income and expenditure account and closing balance sheet of the firm. See you all in my next session. Till then, take care. Thank you.